It's an interesting question. I mean, there's a bunch of different angles, but I think it's about. I really think the big thing I did with Jaden Clayton the most was he doesn't mind losing, if you know what I mean. It's okay to lose. So the pressure is such at a level, it's at a lower level than a lot of these guys that walk out there like, oh, I got to win. You know, and then it kind of almost, they don't open up and wrestle.
Yeah.
You know, they're so focused on winning that they don't, you know, they get caught up in everything. And that's the thing that since Jaden was a young wrestler, that's what I did. I embraced losing. It's okay to lose. Let's learn from it. And I think that is why he goes out there and he gives it all. Win or lose, he's going to fight.
And he's still, do you think he feels pressure right now when he goes out there?
No.
If he's here on this stage, no.
He actually enjoys that. He's one of those that just, you know, because I don't think there was anything negative from a loss. So there's nothing negative. It's just I'm going to go out there and wrestle. If I win, great. If I lose, I'll figure things out for the next time. And that's a great way to be because, you know, it's open. And with that being said, that's when he goes out there and he opens up and he just wrestles. You know, and that's what a lot of people, you know, and that's what I love about him is that he just goes out there and lays it on the line.
Does this style ever backfire?
Of course. I mean, there's been times where he's been, you know, well, yeah, I mean, he get caught or whatever, you know, but he's always willing to make that adjustment during the match. You know, he's been losing a lot. He was losing at Virginia Beach. He was losing yesterday. You know, 9-8 going into the second, third, and it was 22-9. You know, he was losing, you know, to a kid from in Virginia Beach. Third period, he's losing 3-4, whatever, and he's winning by 7, then pins him. You know, so it's just he keeps coming and keeps, and as the match is going, he's figuring things out. You know what I mean?
That's impressive because for a kid to even after the match figure it out,
right,
is impressive.
Right.
But for a kid, what, 17?
Yeah,
just turned 17.
Yeah.
To make adjustments mid-match,
right?
And this is on his own. This isn't.
Yeah, no,
you.
Right.
Hey,
no, because then I'm getting better at making adjustments.
Yeah,
he's out there getting. I just keep my mouth shut, stand there. I'm just more of a. While he's wrestling, I'm more of a positive. Good job, you're the man, as opposed to there's a double leg. You know, if I say it, it's gone. You know what I mean, the double leg was there. You didn't see it. You know what I mean? So when I say, hey, double leg, now he's thinking a double leg when maybe he was thinking something else, and now I threw him off track. So I just kind of let him go out there and do what he does, and if he needs me, I'm there, but I'm more there just for positive and, you know, and just you know.
How do you know if he needs you? He's losing?
Yeah, well, you know, I'll know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You'll know when someone needs a little bit of help or a little bit of guidance, and, you know, you kind of guide them a little bit, but I don't try to control the match, and I really don't even try to coach him during the match. I just kind of guide him. You know, that's, you know, be smart. You know, just be smart. You know better than that, as opposed to these yelling out moves.
More general terms.
Right. Yeah. And more positive for the mind. You know what I mean? You know, good thinking, smart. That's a good idea, as opposed to it's just a different angle.
Come on,
right.
Take a shot.
What was that? You know.
And then the kid's all of a sudden in his head, he's got this like.
Right.
This negative little thing that's like
now his mind's fluttered.
Yeah, that.
And then boom, the other guy shoots a double leg and he gets caught off guard because he's kind of a little bit off track. So that's why I've learned, you know, just hey, I'm just gonna sit here, you know, and I'm here and I'm gonna be vocal and I'm gonna be here, but you're.
That's why I yell at Joe while I wrestle him to fluster him.
Right. Yeah, he makes the mistakes, right. But I look at it more too as they're in the driver's seat. You know, they're driving. I'm just, you know.
You're in the back.
I'm in the back just helping him along the way.
Yeah.
Giving him positive encouragement when he needs it, kind of getting on him if he needs that as well. But I don't get on him until after the match, and, you know, we'll go. And like I said, we have a good time with it. You know, we just enjoy ourselves, and he goes out there and he lays it on the line, and it's just a great thing to see.
Has he faced many of these guys before, you know, in his bracket? Do you know many of his kids in his bracket?
No, not really.
Yeah, some of the heavy hitters?
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, he's got a couple. He's got, like, the #1 guy in his weight, and everyone's like, oh, you know, trying to tell me what they do. And I'm like, no, don't walk up to Jaden and say that. You know, that's not how we roll, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's ready. He don't need to hear, oh, this kid's got a good double leg. He knows how to sprawl.
Yeah.
So if the guy hits a double leg, I mean, it's not like, you know, hey, you know, we know what to do from here. So there's no need to even bring his opponent into his frame of mind until the match is going. You know what I mean? And then if I've seen that he's had better success with that approach than me walking up and saying, hey, this kid does this, or you got to be ready. Because now I'm throwing that kid in his head.
Have you gone that way before where you're taking a kid and, hey, watch out, the guy you're wrestling does this, the guy you're wrestling does.
Right, yeah, because I was trying to figure out what worked well, what worked best for him. Is that
Jaden?
Yeah, Jaden, yeah. You know, and there's other kids that, you know, they do respond a little bit differently, and I do approach them a little bit differently. But I'm just not a big fan of the focusing on your opponent, you know what I mean, and all that stuff. You know, and like I said, I'll know if I know that a kid has a double leg, I'll work that into my angle on talking to Jaden. I'll be like, now you know your sprawls, you know what I mean, but I won't say about the. I'm not going to bring this other guy into the picture at all.
Yeah, you're also Jordan Burroughs. You know how to sprawl, right?
You know Jordan Burroughs got a good double leg, so we got to be ready for if this kid's explosive. You know what I mean? So, but I didn't bring in his. Hey, this guy's really good with a double leg. You know what I mean? Maybe that'll make him, you know, nervous or whatever. And then next thing you know, he's getting double legged because he's looking for the guy to hit the double leg as opposed to what I do. So I don't even mess with his opponents.
Love it. I like your philosophy. It's a little bit off of the center.
Right.
I don't know which way, but it's great. You know, it's like a little bit different way of thinking, and I freaking dig it.
Yeah. Well, it's fun, and you know, and like I said, you can't approach everybody like that, but you know, it's definitely I'm getting away with it with Jaden. He's responding well with it.
How many kids you got in your club?
I'm about 55 now, 55 kids.
And you have a lot of some pretty good success at the States?
Yeah, they're doing well. You know, it's just it's new kids always coming in, and you know, and rolling.
Card that says Flow on it.
Oh, nice. We'll be there later.
Yes. Card says Flow.
Go to Subway and get a sandwich.
If you get enough stamps, you get one free.
Yeah, but it's good to see you, Mark. Man, I had a blast wrestling with you back in the day, man. We used to have some fun, man.
Oh my gosh, anywhere.
Man, we would wrestle in the bedroom.
Yeah.
And we would be learning as we're wrestling in the bedroom.
I had a larger bedroom, decent size, but not big enough for a wrestling mat.
Right. But it was still
running into furniture, hit the
and then we're asking questions. What did I do here? What did you do?
Do that again. Do that again.
Right. Learning, and that's and that was fun. I love that.
Yeah. Seriously, every time I wrestle with you, I learn a lot and I have fun.
Yeah.
I find myself laughing hysterically sometimes. I can't believe these scrambles that are going on. I'm just like, God, this is crazy.
30, 40 minute. We go through minutes. Like no one scores for a minute, but there's a lot of action.
Non-stop.
Nothing.
Catching the ankle, stepping over the hip, out the back door.
Right.
He's got my ankle. Stand up.
He's got my power leg. What did you do here? So, and that's what wrestling's about, I think, you know. Having fun with it. And there's a time and a place, you know, to focus and the tunnel vision and to get it going right. And, you know, and we do that, you know, but for the most part, when we're in that room, we're there to learn. We're there to get better.
Time and a place for everything, Mike.
That's right.
Now is not the time nor the place.
No.
Unless we're talking about wrestling. Then
Right.
There we go.
All the way through.
We're going to see some more power.
All the way through.
We're going to go 2 red, and he's going to catch him 2 blue.
Tighten up that lace.
Look at this.
Tighten it up. He's going to get it. He turned the wrong way. Blue turned the wrong way. There he goes. Come through. Do it again.
Oh, man, he's losing by 4.
He's going to hit it again.
Think so? It's so close.
Oh, they gave him 2 again?
Yeah, 2 and then 1. So are we?
But he's got it laced up. He should hit it again.
Why didn't you yell that at him? Hit it again!
Yeah, these kids are studs, man. Seeing some of the technique these guys are doing, it's amazing.
Right? Oh, who was I talking with earlier? I forget, but we were talking about how, Jeff Bedard, guy out of Georgia.
Oh, yeah, Jeff, yeah.
And talking about, like, the same thing. These kids, every year, they're just tougher and tougher, my goodness. And, like, I was talking generally, but thinking of you specifically as one of these guys. Like, you have these elite-level guys all of a sudden coaching kids, the little kids. And so basically shaving off all the fat, you know?
Right, yeah.
And it's not a dad who kind of knows how to double leg is grab 2 legs.
That's right. I think Jaden's coming up.
Yeah, go for it, man. Thanks a lot for stopping by.
All right, Mark. I'll see you later,
Best
buddy.
of luck.
Good seeing you.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yeah, you bet. Mike Ironman, ladies and gentlemen. Always a treat. Like a philosophical wrestling guy. And I always enjoyed wrestling with him, doing clinics and camps with him. He, like most of us, wrestling consumes him. As we got Hovis winning here 13-12 in a barn burner. Almost.